from Honey's Farmhouse Retreat. I want to say that I think the word detox will not necessarily be synonymous, but be pretty vital to full body health. So detox equals health to a degree. And part of detox is exercise. When we sweat, we're detoxing through our skin. When we breathe, we're detoxing through our lungs. And when we eat, we're detoxing through our guts. It's super important to know that exercise is not only important for detoxification and sweating, but it's also important for keeping your body strong. Seems pretty obvious, right? But we don't give our strength as much attention and importance as it needs to be given. So I'm here to share with you how you could start your own home gym and a little bit about why you would even want to consider doing that. So I'm at Honey's Farmhouse Retreat in our studio. You may have seen this on a previous post, but this is a rebounder. A great way to start your home gym. It is low impact and affordable, and it might be something you have to save up for, but it's about $175 from Jump Sport. They have different varieties, but I think that's kind of the starting point. You can also consider working out with dumbbells, and those are amazing. You can do a lot of different exercises with dumbbells. And then, you know, if you really want to make a hefty investment, you could get some sort of a home gym thing like this. Now, this is from Johnson Fitness up in Annapolis, and this is the M3. As a previous amateur all-natural bodybuilder, I went up and tested these out last November, and this one is a lot more smooth. It was a lot more expensive, but it was worth waiting until I could do it. And so I finally got this thing, I believe it was about June, July, and it's amazing. It's a great piece of equipment. I would not say it's for commercial or industrial use, but for, you know, a family or smaller groups, it could work out really nicely. And it comes with this handy dandy chart over here that you can read and learn about all the different exercises that you can do with this thing. So I do recommend a bench if you're going to get dumbbells because it is very useful for a variety of different exercises. And someone contributed this exercise ball here in the back. I am actually not as familiar with using those, but I understand they're really, really good for you. So probably many of you watching have used them, and you know a lot more about how to use them than I do. So why is it important to work out? Why is it important to move? What are we teaching our body? Well, what we're teaching our body and our mind is a couple things. One, a way to relieve stress. So when you work out, when you push yourself, when you exercise, you are releasing some of that stress that the hormones and the free radicals and the things that build up in our body during stressful times. And so we definitely want to realize that when we work out, we're allowing our body to flush those things out. The rebounder is especially good for that. Anything that makes us sweat, anything that makes us build muscle is going to relieve those stressful toxins. And second thing is that we're building strength, and strength is so important for longevity because, as Dr. Mercola said, and I have quoted him before, we don't want to die of frailty. We want to be strong until our very last day. And our very last day should come much later in time with a strong body than with a frail and weak body. So we know that we want to be mobile, we want mobility, we want capability, we want to be able to do things as long as possible. We want to basically thrive. And so in order to thrive, our body must be strong. So it's also a message that we send to our body. This is really cool. You can find more about the scientific research in a book called Younger Next Year, where they study what happens inside the body and what happens chemically, physically, and emotionally in the body when we are not moving anymore, when we don't work out our bodies. And that's something that none of us really want to experience, because what we do know is when we keep moving and we keep pushing our bodies and we keep building strength through life, we're telling our body that we're still needed here on earth. We have things to do. So the body continues to regenerate new cells And that's what we want. We want to continually replace the dying cells. We want to instigate the mechanisms in our body that know that we're here to live. So exercise, movement, strength building, and cardiovascular workouts are also important. If those 3 reasons aren't enough, then come back and we'll talk again. But I look forward to seeing your posts if you want to add them at the bottom of your workout routines. What's helped you? What you find to be most inspiring? What helps you with your stress? What helps you feel strong? What makes you strong? And I would love to share that with everyone else watching. So thanks so much for tuning in at Honey's Farmhouse Retreat. And I hope to see you at one of our upcoming retreats. You'll be able to try out all these machines, see how they are, and you'll also hopefully join us for one of our detoxes. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.